Have you ever looked at the whole world of blockchain and Web3 and just thought, nope, not for me. I can't code. Well, let me tell you, that's kind of like thinking you can't work in Hollywood because you're not a director. The truth is, there's an entire universe of opportunities just waiting for you. So let's dive in and find your spot in Web3.
Let's just get one thing straight right off the bat. This quote, it isn't just some nice, fluffy sentiment. It's the absolute fundamental truth of this whole industry. Yeah, developers build the engine, but it's the storytellers, the organizers, the designers, and the strategists who build the entire car. It's powered by people just like you.
And that's the real question, isn't it? It's one thing to know that jobs are out there. It's another thing entirely to see exactly how your unique background, your experience, and your talents actually have a home here. And that's precisely what we're going to map out.
To make this easier, I want you to imagine the entire Web3 job market as this massive, bustling city. Let's call it Block City. It's basically a living map where every single street represents a different skill and every building is a career path. And here's the kicker. You don't need a coding key card to get into most of these buildings.
Now, before we start our tour of the city, let's just quickly check the foundations. When you strip everything else away, blockchain is really just a secure way of recording information. That's it. But that super simple idea, it's the bedrock for a whole new economy. You know, just like the internet isn't only for network engineers, blockchain is not just for developers.
So why is there such a boom for non-coders? Well, think about it for a sec. The tech is complicated, right? So you absolutely need amazing communicators to explain it. Projects live and die by their communities, so you need people who can build and nurture them. And at the end of the day, these are still businesses. They need project managers, legal experts, and creative thinkers to actually make things happen.
Okay, let's just bust a few myths right now. First, you do not need to be a walking encyclopedia on blockchain. Seriously. And the idea that only developers make the big bucks? Totally false. Some of the best paid roles are in operations, marketing, and strategy. And most important of all, you are not too late, not even close. We're still in the super early days, and this industry is starving for fresh talent.
All right, now for the really fun part. Let's put on our walking shoes and take a tour of Block City. We're going to explore the main districts where people, just like you, are building amazing careers. This is where you'll start to see a specific spot with your name on it.
So we can pretty much break down the city into 5 main neighborhoods. First up, you've got the Communication District. This is home to the writers and educators, the people making complex stuff feel simple. Next is the Community District, which is like the vibrant, beating heart of the city. Then you've got Business and Ops, the essential backbone that keeps the lights on. We've also got the Creative District, where designers make the tech look and feel amazing. And finally, Research and Policy, kind of like the city planners who guide the future. Which one feels like your vibe?
Okay, so you know where the jobs are. That's step one. But actually landing one, that's the next challenge. So let's head over to the Career Launchpad and build a real, actionable plan to get you hired.
Now, this is maybe the most important part. You are not starting from scratch. It is all about translating what you already do into this new world. Are you a teacher? You'd be an incredible Web3 educator. Great with people and customer service? You are a natural-born community manager. Your past experience isn't just relevant, it's your superpower here.
You know, in most industries, your resume is everything. In Web3, it's all about your portfolio. Companies want to see what you can do, not just read a list of things you say you've done. And you don't need a job to start building. Write a quick article, create a simple design, whatever. Just create 3 little samples and share them online. I promise you that one simple act puts you ahead of 90% of the other applicants.
Another thing that's totally unique to Web3 is this idea of proof of contribution. You can get real, valuable experience before you even have a job title. You can join a DAO, which is basically just a community-owned group, or you can just start helping people in a project's Discord chat. These small, public contributions are like gold to hiring managers. They see that you're showing up.
Okay, I know this can all sound like a lot, but we can totally break it down into a simple, step-by-step plan. Let's map out what your first 30 days of breaking into Web3 could actually look like.
Look, this isn't magic, it's just about momentum. Week 1, you just learn. Pick a path that gets you excited. Week 2, you create. You build those portfolio pieces that show what you can do. Week 3 is all about engaging. You join a couple of communities and just start helping out. And then, by week 4, you're ready to go. You're not just some stranger applying cold, you're a visible participant. One focused month can make you a legit candidate.
If you remember absolutely nothing else from all this, remember this. Your initiative, your curiosity, and your willingness to just jump in and help, that stuff matters so much more than a perfect resume. This whole industry is being built by people who just show up and do the work.
So, there you have it. We've toured Block City. We've seen the jobs, the districts, the whole shebang. That idea of a locked gate that only coders can open, it's just a myth. The reality is a city that is full of open doors. The only question left is, which one are you going to walk through first?